Konnichiwa, minasan. Mude sensei desu. Let's get on to our number 6, lesson 27 and 38 grammar assignment. So you'll notice that we're going over 2 lessons today. That's going to be, they're both based on comparing things. So specifically in part 1, we're going to be working with like saying what is the most something, like most adjective, like the hardest, like the question is going to be like, what's the hard, you could say like, what's the hardest subject? You could say, I don't know, Japanese is the hardest subject. And then later in part 3, we're going to be specifically comparing 2 individual things. So in the example here, it says Chinese is harder than Japanese. So we're going to be specifically comparing 2 things, whereas in part 1, we're going to be just saying what is the most of something. So those are, these 2 lessons were similar enough that they were combined together. So let's start with part 1. Let's answer the following questions. First question is done for you as an example. Number 3 is a challenge question, so use re, the example, and number 1 and number 2 as examples. Please provide an English translation. So in our re, we have nomimono wa dore ga ichiban amai desu ka? So let's break that down. Nomimono means drinks, or literally drinking things, things that can be drinking. Nomimono wa, our topic particle. Dore means which. Particle ga is connected to that. Ichiban is number 1 or the most. And then amai is sweet. Desu ka? Ka is our question particle. So this is a question. As for drinks, or you could say on the topic of drinks, which is the most, or is the most sweet? Question mark. So as an answer, you could say nomimono wa on the topic of drinks, or as for drinks, soda ga ichiban amai desu. Soda is the most sweet. Okay, so you can answer that however you like, but the main sentence structure that we'll be using here is topic wa, and then topic wa, and then your thing you choose ga ichiban, and then adjective. So topic wa, that's a T for topic. Topic wa blank ga ichiban adjective desu. Okay, so that is as for this topic, this thing is the most of that adjective. So for the question, you'll notice it's going to be topic wa dore. So you're going to replace your, remember when we're asking specific questions, you usually just replace the question word with your answer. So dore means which, that's a question word. Ga ichiban kawaii desu ka? So think about what is, as for animals, what is the cutest animal? So hopefully that helps there to choose that sentence structure, and remember to replace your question word dore with your answer. So let's clear that. And then do your best here on the part 2 audio, just listen and pay attention to if they're asking about like comparing things specifically, or asking what is the most something. And then listen for responses, of course. Part 3, we're going to be working on using no hoga and yori. So no hoga and yori are like, no hoga is like from something that's more, and then yori is comparison, like than. So let's read this, answer the questions using no hoga and yori. The first question is done for you as an example. Number 8 is a challenge problem, so use today. And number 6 and 7 as examples. Please provide an English translation. So they says, Nani no ho ga Nihongo yori muzukashi desu ka? Okay, so let's look at that again. So nani is what? And then remember, no ho ga. This is our word that means like more than. So nani no ho ga, what is more difficult? Muzukashi, difficult, that's our adjective here. What is more difficult than yori, Japanese? So the answer here that is written is chugoku go no ho ga. So notice that, or chugoku go no ho ga nihongo yori muzukashi desu. So again, we're going to just be replacing our question word, nani, with our answer. The question again is, what is more difficult than Japanese? And the answer here would be Chinese. So chugokugo, Chinese language, is replacing nani. So chugokugo no ho ga, remember this is more than, nihongo yori, than, and muzukashi, this is difficult. So it's saying Chinese is more hard than Japanese. Okay. So sentence structure here we can use. Let's zoom out a little bit. Actually, I'm just going to do notes on the bottom here. Okay. So there's going to be something no ho ga, no ho ga, nani nani yori, and then adjective. Okay, so nani nani no ho ga, so this is the more than. This is more, yori is than, then your adjective. So yeah, if what is more difficult than Japanese, you can say chugoku go no ho ga nihongo yori muzukashi desu. So use this sentence structure here, that should help you out. And then just remember when you're looking at the question, trying to understand what it's saying, just look for your question word here. Place your answer with that. And yeah, just remember no ho ga is more and then yori is that. That can help you a lot when you're deciding what to put where, you know? So, ganbatte kudasai minasan, do your best, and just reach out if you have any questions. じゃあね。